Hello, my Basset Hound friends and my sexy pie cuties. Mark the Punk Gamer, a.k.a. Markapunk here. And yes, this is a brand new studio album ranking that I'm ranking worst to best. Not best to very best, because this is different. And Desolate Cold Void wants me to rank the Therion albums. And this is actually my first time going through all 19 of them worst to best. Holy shit. This took me a while. I hope it's worth it for you. Holy crap. Goddamn. Prepare to be disappointed for my first time ranking Therion. And oh my god. And I'm gonna bitch about the different genre changes and stuff. You knew this is gonna happen. And 19 of them, worst to best. Grab yourself a snack, because this is gonna be a long ass one. Ranking them. And he wants me to do it. It's his request. So I'm finally doing it for you. Holy shit. Let's just not waste any time. I'm just going to rank them right now. 19 worst to best. Here we go. My 19th worst Basset Hound piece of shit. And yes, it deserves that fucking title card for this worst one. It's definitely the Lucid Dreaming album. And at the same time, I have no words for this. It's like the what the fuck type Therion album. What the hell? God, this is the worst one out of their offerings. Jesus Christ. I'm not a fan of this one already. The only song I actually did like, and it's actually an instrumental. It's Symphony of the Dead, shortened instrumental. That's the only song I like. And you want to hear 1 hour of hell from this? I wouldn't recommend this. This is a piece of shit. Piece of Basset Hound shit I will never listen to ever again. I hope you're proud of yourself. I'm not going through that 1 hour experience again. And this ended up being my very worst one. And it deserves the title overall. My number 19th is definitely the Lucid Dreaming album. Go fuck yourself. My number 18 spot for me is going to be Leviathan 3. Look, this is okay. It's not in my top favorites or anything. It's decent, okay? Again, I don't like the different genre change, okay? Ugh. Yeah, it's still my second least favorite. The songs I did like was Ruler of Tamag. I do like track 5, by the way. I can't pronounce it, otherwise I'll butcher it. And lastly, track 6. Those are the only few songs I do like from Leviathan 3, and that's about it. Nothing to say about this one. My number 18th position is going to be Leviathan 3. My number 17th spot in this ranking is going to be the first Leviathan. This one I think is a little better than Leviathan 3. 4 songs I did like about this one. I do like track 2. I do like the song Leviathan. And I do like the song Nocturnal Light. And lastly, Great Marquise of Hell. I hope I pronounced that right. Those are the only few songs I do like from the first Leviathan overall. But it's still in the bottoms. So number 17 spot is definitely the first Leviathan. My number 16 spot for me on this ranking is Symphony Masses. So that's the album name. And still in my bottoms. This is another decent Therion album overall. Songs I did like, what I like was the first track, and A Black Rose Covered with Tears and Blood and Ice. I do like track 4, and lastly I only like is Dawn of Perishlessness, whatever it's called. Few good tracks from this one. Again, this is a decent Therion album. And that's going to be my number 16 spot, which is Symphony Masses. Number 15 spot for me is going to be Citra Hara. That's the name of the album, Citra Hara album. It's a bottom of the average type Therion albums to me, overall. Songs I do like the opening introduction. I do like track 3, track 7, track 8, and lastly, Din. That's what it's called for track 10. Those are the only few songs I do like from this one, from Citra a.k.a. Overall, still below average for me. Number 15's position is gonna be Citra a.k.a. Number 14 spot for me is going to be The Flowers of Evil. Now this one I had to translate. So there's no way in hell I can't pronounce that. So I had to translate it with Google. Yeah, the album is The Flowers of Evil. We're getting into the middle of my road ranking. So, middle chaos section. Look, this is good, I guess, Therion album overall. This is decent. I do like the opening track to this one, My Love, My Friend. I do like I do like track 5. Sister Angelique, In Alabama, The Golden Unicorn, and lastly, The Wax Doll Sound Doll. Again, this is a good one. It's in the middle of my ranking. At my number 14 spot is going to be The Flowers of Evil. Number 13 spot in this ranking is going to be Leviathan 2. Again, this is another decent Therion album. I can decently enjoyed this one overall. So songs I did like, which is 6 of them. So I like the first track. I like the first track. Alchemy of the Soul, Lucifuge, Rafokala. I do like that song. Midnight Star, Cavern Cold as Ice, and lastly, Pazuzu. Those are the only few songs I do like from Leviathan 2. It's better than the other 2 Leviathan albums. But still, this is a decent Therion album overall. Number 13 spot is going to be Leviathan 2. Alright, my number 12 spot for this ranking is going to be Beloved Antichrist. Yeah, this is still middle of the road, and holy shit, this is going to be a marathon of songs I remember liking. There's 3 discs, by the way. This is a 3-hour long album, and that's why this one took me the longest out of all of them. Holy freaking shit. I can tell you that much. This one took me a long time to get through. And let's just go through the discs, the tracks I do like from each one of them. So the songs from disc 1 is Turn from Heaven, Where We Will Go, Never Again, Morning Has Broken, Garden of Peace, Our Destiny, The Palace Ball, and lastly, Hail Caesar for disc 1. Alright, disc 2. The Arrival of the Apolloniases, Night Reborn, Temple of the New Jerusalem, Remaining Silent, Cursed by the Fallen, and lastly, Astro Sophia. Lastly, disc 3, not many of them by the way, Shoot Them Down, Beneath the Starry Skies, Time Has Come, Final Battle, and lastly, My Voyage Carries On. Holy shit, there's a lot of tracks, but still in the middle of my road ranking. But yeah, this one took me the longest time out of all of them. I am not going to sit through a 3-hour album anymore, but if I can, if they ever release a 20th album, I'll know. But my number 12 spot for me is definitely Beloved Antichrist. My number 11 spot for this one for me is going to be Crowning of Atlantis. Again, bottom average Therion album yet again. Songs I did like was The Crowning of Atlantis, Mark of Cain, Calavicula, Nox, and there's a couple of live tracks I did like, to Mega and Therion live, and lastly Black Sun live. Again, this is a few tracks I do like from this overall, but it's at the middle of this ranking. It's all chaos, guys, it really is. Holy shit. So my number 11 spot, I had to give it to Crowning of Atlantis. Alright, we're almost there in the freaking ranking. Holy shit. My number 10 spot for this one, if I can pronounce this album's name, Lapaka Califorth? Yeah, that's the name of this album. This is in the middle of my ranking, This is a little bit better than my last one. I can tell you that much. Songs I did like from it overall: The Wings of the Hydra, Melez, Arrival of the Darkest Queen instrumental is pretty good. The Beauty in Black is pretty good. Sorrows of the Moon, Celtic Frost cover, that's cool. Let the New Day Begin. And that's all the tracks I did like from it overall. Holy shit. Again, this is an average Therion album. I can just play in my background type. Number 10 spot for me is going to be a.k.a. Number 9 spot for this one is actually going to be Gothic Kabbalah. Yeah, Gothic Kabbalah album. This one is good, I guess. Another one. It's just a good album from Therion I can enjoy. Okay, songs I like from this one. Gothic Kabbalah. La, 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 la. I do like that song. Wisdom and the Cage. Son of the Stavis of Time. Tuna 1613. Truel. Path to Arcady? Yeah, Path to Arcady. And lastly, TOF, The Trinity. This is a good Therion album overall, but again, below average Therion album. Number 9 spot for me is going to be Gothic Kabbalah. Alright, my best home friends and my sexum pie kitties. All 8 of these Therion albums I actually like, and it gets a lick of approval in the bottom of my screen, and it does. I think out of all these albums, I like 8 of them out of the 19 of them. That's why it's pure hell going through this. And holy shit, and some of them made it to my top 8. So be surprised what they are. Number 8 spot for me is gonna be the Sealy album. Yes, I noticed the dreadful fucking album art cover, and it's so bad. I despise this album art cover, okay? Even the reissue version did not fix it one bit. It still looks like shit. But it's actually a good album, despite the album art that's so shitty. I do like this album overall. It's really good. So I like the opening Preludium instrumental, To Megan Therion, Cults of the Shadow, In the Desert of Sun, Interludium instrumental, Night Side of Eden, Opus Eclipse instrumental, Invocation of Nama, The Siren of the Woods, and lastly, Grand Finale, Postludium instrumental. I do enjoy this album. I really hate that album cover, by the way. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why they went with that album cover. But overall, this is a damn good album. I enjoyed it overall. So my number 8 spot, I'm going to give it to Sealy. Number 7 spot for me is going to be Lamera album. I really dug the hell out of Lamera, by the way. This is a really good one. I really do enjoy this one. But there's some songs I cannot pronounce, so I'll just say I like a track number, okay? Just go along with it. So I like the song Typhoon. I do like track 6. And 2 parts of 3 Ships of Beric part 1 and 2 are pretty good. Lamera, I like that one. Quetzalcoatl, The Dream of Swedenborg, and Arrow from the Sun. I do like track 9, and lastly, track 10. I do like all the tracks in this one. This is a damn good Therion album. I do enjoy. Number 7 spot, I have to give it to Lamera. Number 6 spot in this ranking, as the best one I think, is Secret of the Runes. Another enjoyable Therion album I really dug. Awesome. I do like this one. There's no way in hell I can't pronounce all tracks. Just pretend I like all tracks. There are all 11 of them, by the way. Damn good album. I do enjoy this one. And that's going to be my number 6 spot, which is Secret of the Runes. So this is my top 5 of my most favorites. So this is awesome. Number 5 spot for me is going to be The Digital. That's what it's called? The Digital? Yeah, that's the name of this album. I do enjoy this one. And yes, I like all the tracks in this one. Damn good album. I like all 11 tracks in this one as well. Damn good Therion album. That's all you need to know. Number 5 spot for me is going to be The Digital. Number 4 is Voivin album. Damn good one. I like all 11 tracks in this one. These ones I can actually name for you guys. I do like this album. So, The Rise of Sodom and Gomorrah, Birth of Venus, and Illegitima. I do like track 3, track 4, The Wild Hunt of Shiva, Black Sun, and Draconian Trilogy songs. I do like all 3 of them, by the way. Pretty good. And lastly, Raven of Depression. Damn good one. I really enjoyed this one. And this is why it's at my number 4 spot, which is Voivin. Alright, this is it. My top 3 Therion albums I think are actually my very best favorites. Out of the 19, I almost messed that up. This is my top 3 Therion albums I do like. So my number 3 bronze medal spot for this one is going to be Cyrus B. Surprising, huh? I actually enjoyed this more. Damn good one. I liked all of the tracks. I'll try to pronounce the names as possible. So I do like The Blood of Kengu, Son of the Sun. I do like track 3, Dark Venus Pharesiphone, parts 1 and 2 of Kali Yuga, The Wondrous World of Punt, Melik Toss, Call of the Dragon, Cyrus B, and lastly Voyage of Gorojev, The Fourth Way. Whatever. I enjoy Cyrus B. It's really good in my opinion. And that's going to be my number 3 bronze medal spot for this one. Number 2 silver medal spot for me is going to be Of Darkness, their debut album of Therion. I really like the real death metal of their early Therion album. I really do. Damn good one in my opinion. I enjoyed this one. These songs I can pronounce. So I like the opening, the return song, Asphyxiated with Fear, Morbid Reality, Megalomaniac, A Suburb to Hell, Genocidal Raids, Time Shall Tell, and lastly Dark Eternity. I really like the 90s style of death metal. That's just me. It's damn good in my opinion. I enjoy this one. Number 2 silver medal spot, I have to give it to Of Darkness. And finally, my Basset Hound friends and my Sex and Pie cuties, my number 1 gold medal most favorite Therion album out of the 19 of them, holy shit, is gonna be Beyond Sanctorum album, their second full-length album. This one I like mostly out of the 19 albums. Surprising, huh? I love the shit out of this one. Beyond Sanctorum, damn good one. A little bit better improvement since their first one. This one I enjoyed the most out of 19, that's all I'm going to say. And to finish it off, I like all tracks. Future Consciousness, Pandemic Outbreak, Cthulhu, Symphony of the Dead, Beyond Sanctorum, Enter the Depths of the Eternal Darkness, Illusions of Life, The Way, and lastly, Pass. And I know, it's crazy. This is my number 1 most favorite Therion album out of the 19. And it's my number 1 gold medal winner. I have to give it to Beyond Sanctorum. And there you go, Desolate Cold Void. I gave you my first time ranking the Therion albums. But goddamn, this took me a while to get through all of it. And it took me a while to edit this video. Holy shit. And I hope the rest of you enjoyed my first time ranking the Therion albums. It was, half of it was hell, and sometimes it's good for me. I'm mixed on that. And, yes, I'm mixed on Therion. Next to Burzum, okay? But, I'm gonna say, Therion is a little bit better than Burzum in my opinion. Almost. But, it was fun doing it. And I had to edit all this shit out. Overall. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Subscribe to me if you have not. Click the bell to get notified all of my notifications. And also, like and share my ranking of the Therion studio albums worst to best, so I get more views and more subscribers. And I will see you, my best on friends and my sex on pie cuties, on my next video. See you later.